Hello, Facebook, YouTube. All right, I got to get the second message out. Topic of this message is talking about very important. It's talking about the reality of spiritual quality and physical quantity. Spiritual quality and spiritual quantity. Now, this message is going to help you understand the idea of relationships and how messed up this so many relationships are. You're going to find out because of the idea of this message. The thing is, here's the thing: the idea of every individual. Like I said, the rules of every individual concerning reality. There is negative in people. There are positive things in people. People have people have gifts, and they, in their life that they can do. Some know them, some don't know them. They have to be, doing things to find out their gifting or find out who they are to really, perform them. And the thing is, everybody, God created us in the image and the likeness of Him. And if God created in His image and likeness of Him, and God is great, then therefore there is greatness in every individual, period. But if they do not want to discover that greatness, and they want to, because they are operating in a system that is about sin, and sin is about corrupting an individual, they don't want to find they don't want to clean out the corruption that is hindering them to perform these gifts. Because God gave me this interesting revelation. I believe one time somebody was preaching about gifts, and excuse me, and then he said that gifts are buried inside you. And I kind of get this, of course, this imagination of seeing, presence under the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, there's a lot of presence are underneath the dirt of human beings with inside themselves that you have to dig for. Certain people have to dig for because, certain people, because of that, God told me that, their mother and their father, genetics, what I'm saying, chromosomes came together and aligned properly, that certain people can operate in certain gifts, better than others, and some people that can operate. There's people that know. Some people know math better than a person that knows English, and the other person knows English better than they know math. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of like that idea. The thing is that people are different, and that's why people are supposed to help one another to where they're weak at and build them up where they're strong. And that's another message. But anyway, there's quality inside of every human being that God created. Matter of fact, that there's quality in everything that God created. You know what I'm saying? But when, of course, we live in a world that is listening to the serpent Satan, that are, like I said on the other message, Genesis 3, that is corrupting humanity and making humanity perform less to what God has created them to be. People are, unfortunately going to not be operating in their gifts because their gifts are full of so much corrupted, concerning generation to generation, unfortunately, that, that they can't really perform and do that certain things that, guess what, it's in them to do. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that God taught me about real love. Real love is supposed to help encourage people to find out the gifting inside them, to help no person dig, to encourage them that they can accomplish and achieve things in their life that they thought they couldn't possibly ever do. You know what I'm saying? And find out what's within a person and what you're good at, and help, encourage you and root you on to continually performing things in your life that when you find these qualities, that the person will find quality within themselves. And when a person finds quality within himself, that is an attribute of what true love is all about. You know what I'm saying? That true love is all about, because God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son to die for us, that he's the light of the world, that when the light comes inside of us, it will enlighten us of the qualities that God has created us in when we continually follow his word of God. Or more likely, when we keep the word of God coming inside of us, washing and cleaning the dirt off of the gifts, that we utilize our gifts for the base, for the help of bettering and showing example to people that if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? No, not trying to be better than somebody, but showing them that if I can find the qualities within inside myself through Christ that strengthens me, then you can do the same thing. That is supposed to be the ideal objective of love, is all about, of finding, like I said, the spiritual quality of it. Now, here is the problem of what's mainly going on in the world these days. People are all about physical quantity. You know what I'm saying? People are looking at the outward of the appearance of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, the attractive, fine, good-looking, attractive men for ladies, and a fine, sexy, good-looking, woman, girl for men. You know what I'm saying? We busy looking at the outward appearance, and we're trying to find the wrong quality in that. You know what I'm saying? In the outward appearance. And now people go into relationships not understanding, but they're going in a relationship because they think that they need this physical good-looking person to make them look like that they're great among people. And the thing is, people think that is supposed to be. Now, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with looking at being with somebody that's attractive, but when you make that the main objective, when you make that the main priority, that's when it definitely is going to become a wrong outcome going to happen to it. Because now people are, of course, trying to be in relationships with people that are attractive and stuff like that for the purpose of that, not trying to, like I just showed y'all, find the quality within the person. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw a post one time that a man is supposed to not try to find 10 women, but he's supposed to be a man. A true man is about making the woman 10 times better than that person was. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice, ideologic that, we're supposed to be doing. Love was supposed to find a quality within inside a person, not trying to think that you need 10 or 20 or how many numbers these days is crazy. Nowadays in the world system that, influence everywhere on radio, television, everywhere that you should go. If this one ain't working, go to the next one, go to the next one, this one, based upon the outward appearance, and go after quantity, go be with this person, be with that person, lay up with that person, lay up with that person, and think that you have somewhat quality. No, you're not having quality. You're having a bunch of corruption. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, people need to understand what is quality all about. That quality is all about discovering the quality within inside you, that you will see the value within yourself, that you will see the self-worth that your Creator created you in. And the thing is, people are not understanding that these days, because the world is people getting broken up with relationships, and they're trying to make these relationships answer that lack of quality within inside them. No, the idea, you need to find out the qualifications within inside yourself to be fulfilled, to really truly experience true fulfillment in your life. You don't need to be trying to find somebody to fulfill you. No, people cannot fulfill you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I tell a person that is trying to take a bottle and a bottle to put a bottle inside a bottle to fulfill them. No, a bottle cannot fulfill you. Like, the bottle represents a human body. You know what I'm saying? A human body cannot fulfill you. It cannot go inside a bottle. But the ideal of what can fulfill you was inside of that bottle. Whatever the substance inside that bottle can fulfill you and make you a better person. But if you thinking expecting a bottle to fulfill you, you're going to end up into what Paul says, that flesh can only corrupt. You know, you will sow only corruption in your life. You know what I'm saying? But only spirit fulfills everlasting life in Galatians 5. And the thing is, a problem with people that they're going after this quantity, they're going after nothing but corruption. And corruption leads to destruction. It's that simple. But the thing is, I encourage you in this message to go after the quality concerning the spirit. And the spirit, there's everlasting life. And that's what should be the ultimate goal for you if you truly want fulfillment in your life that's going to give you life and life more abundantly. Jesus Christ, you will go after it. But if you keep pursuing after relationships for the purpose of, you want quantity of corruption, like I said, it's destruction. And how many people got to get destroyed physically, mentally, and emotionally, and in all kind of phases for you not to understand this idea of this quantity, rule. How many relationships you got to see and how many relationships you got to be in to understand that this is not the way to really find true fulfillment in your life and find quality within yourself. You know what I'm saying? The only way you can find it is when you let the light in there, and the light reveal who you are in God. And God created you and made you in His image and likeness. Is how you're going to find out the type of person you're supposed to be, and not what you're not this false reality that the world system is trying to sell to you. All right, that's the message. Seek after the spiritual quality and get rid of the corrupted quantity. That's the message. To God be the glory here and forever in Jesus' name.